baby. Like my background? Pretty badass. Looks like blood. Work out so hard I bleed on the wall. So, what are you going to do today? How are you going to use your energy? What are you going to choose to think about? What are you going to choose not to think about? You know, every morning that we get up, we have a choice as to where we're going to focus our energy, right? What things we can change, things we can't change, what we can influence and what we can't influence. You know, every day, those are our choices. And I do have a little notes here, so make sure I don't miss anything. So let's say, you know, this happened to me the other day, right? But let's just say you get cut off and you're driving to work, you're driving to wherever. What do? How do you react to that? Right? Do you go berserk? Do you try to track them down? Do you give them the finger? Right? Do you hold your finger out the window? Do you yell and scream? You know, all you're doing there is wasting your energy on things that you can change and things that you can influence. Because once that energy's gone, you can't get it back, right? It's like time. You know, it's here and then it's gone. All right? Like I said, happened to me the other day last week. I was taking my mom to the doctor. And I'm on 495. I'm looking, I don't see anybody, and I put my blinker on, I turn left, and all of a sudden the horn starts going like berserk. Right? I look in the back and I accidentally cut someone off. Right? We all have done it, accidentally, maybe on purpose. Right? Accidentally on purpose. But there were two young women in the car at the time, and they pull alongside me, they're beeping, they give me the finger, you know, yelling and screaming, and I'm just waving. And then they get in front of me, and they kind of finger out the window. And I'll tell you what, something like that, especially done in the morning, will change your whole day. Because now you have all this bad karma, negative energy floating around you, right? And it will negatively impact your day. You know, and I was telling my mom, like, these people acting like, you know, they've never cut anybody off before. You know, so when things happen, try to look at another perspective, right? Look at their perspective. You know, I'm sure they didn't try to cut you off on purpose, right? And, you know, how you act to that is a big deal. You know, so you got to look at what you can change and what you can't change. You know, there's something called the Serenity prayer. Goes like, dear Lord, give me the serenity to know the things that I can change, the courage to change things that I can, and here's the big part, the wisdom to know of the things, know the difference between them, right? That's pretty much what it is. And you know, as we go along the day today, let's just be clear on what we're going to focus on when we get out of bed, what's going to really matter in the long run. You know, my dad, God rest his soul, passed away about 9-10 years ago. He used to say, look, if it's not going to matter in 10 years, it's not going to matter. And how true is that, right? You know, we kind of remember as we get older, a lot of these things our parents told us, we thought they were crazy, but now we're parents, right? And then we're crazy. But yeah, so if it's not going to matter in 10 years, what does it matter? So let's take that today. Focus when you get up in the morning on what you're actually going to pay attention to. So, before I get out of here, I'm going to take this off of this. And because people ask me, like, what do I do as far as working out, you know? So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do the best I can to actually show you what's going on here. This is cardio that I do in the morning. First thing, I do this cardio stuff, right? And then I'm on the floor here, and I'm doing my core exercises, make sure I'm all nice and warm. I do a little bit of stretching. Today is Monday, so today is back day, and I love back day. I love back day because it's the day that I have the least amount of pain in my body, right? My right shoulder is totally titanium, so I gotta be careful there. My elbows are held together by titanium sutures. My right knee is bone on bone. Plus I've had, like I said, 12 operations in the last 18 years. So I'm pretty beat up, you know, but I'm still here, right? So I did deadlifts. Can you see the weights on the floor and the weights? I don't even know if you can or not, man. But anyway, there's only about 300 pounds of weight. So, you know, deadlifts, I go up to 300 pounds and I do like 6 sets. And that's what I did first today. And then I come over to here. And my little setup, I got a pull-up bar, and I got some rings, and I have some bands. I like the rings. I just got those. I used to do that in high school a little bit. And it's so funny that I have no balance now. So I'm trying to get my balance down. Today I did some upside down shrugs. I did some inverted pikes, and I got to be careful with those inverted pikes because if I flip over, right, and I rip my shoulders out. When we were younger, you were able to flip over and go slow and bring yourself back up. Now, if I lose my balance, if I start to flip over, I'm just letting go of those damn things and I'm going to hit the concrete. I'll take that injury instead of pulling my shoulders apart, And then I'll do dumbbell rows. I don't know, can you see that? God, I suck at this stuff. There we go. I could only get about 120 pounds on the bar there, and I don't even know if you could see it. But dumbbell rows, 120 pounds, right? And what else did I do today? That was about it. I did dumbbell rows, 6 to 8 sets. I did 10 deadlifts. I did a lot of pull-ups. I did these inverted pikes and did my abs core. So that was today. That was Monday. That's back day. So what I'll try to do is do a better job using this phone to show you, but what I do here, from here on in, chest and shoulders and all, my body's hurting, but I'm here. All right, so what are you going to do today? What are you going to spend your time doing, man? What are you going to do? What are you going to make your choices? What are you going to put your energy towards? Do it for good stuff. How about helping other people? Helping other people is what we're supposed to be doing anyways, right? It says so in the Bible, if you believe that. So be good today. Love each other. Take care of each other. And God bless.